18 months ago, I started getting really tight chest pain. And so I went to my doctor, who at the time I was at a very stressful job situation. We were understaffed, we were really busy. So they kind of put it down to stress and anxiety at the time. It was still persistent, so I went back to the doctors and they referred me to a cardiologist. They sent me for an echocardiogram, and then that was like it. They were like, we don't know what is wrong with you. I wish they would have referred me to respiratory, because the chest pain was obviously there and maybe it was something to do with my lungs, which it is. And he asked to get a CT scan, a full body CT scan. And then a couple of days after the CT scan, I get a phone call from the appointment centre basically telling me that the lung doctor wants to see me, and he basically tells me that it's medullary thyroid cancer. It's super rare.
I went in for my surgery and like I said, was in there for about 11 hours. I had a bilateral neck dissection, a total thyroidectomy and a medium stenotomy, which is basically open heart surgery. The reason being that they removed my thyroid. I had cancerous lymph nodes all in my neck on both sides, so they had to do a full neck dissection to take them out. And I also had 2 tumours sat behind my heart, which is what was causing me chest pain. They managed to remove 1 tumour out of the 2 that were sat in my chest, just due to the complications of where the location was. I was in intensive care for a total of 8 days. It was incredibly painful. I had 2 drains on either side of my neck. I had a drain in the middle of my stomach. I think on day 6, I was able to get out of bed and I managed to walk for the first time. Once they got my hypothyroidism under control, which is basically where your calcium glands don't produce calcium on their own because they had damaged my calcium glands, I was moved to a normal ward, I had my stitches taken out and I was able to go home.